your seat.
Well, why you?
I didn't know. I didn't mean to do it that quick. No, cause we sitting up here. I'm John. He ain't
You
even
can sit up
ready.
there. I'm gonna sit. I'm
No,
gonna
that we can't do it like that.
Yes, I can.
Mikey, you look really small on upon the camera.
That's fine.
Then I look. No,
You
we
better.
need the
We
right.
already on.
I am an
Hey y'all,
artist.
what's up?
Mikey,
You drawing? You can sit at the chair and draw.
I am looking
We
at the
this is
composition of this. I don't like the composition. You need to be
Okay.
closer to the.
You're the artist. Y'all,
I know,
y'all
that's
better
why
tell
you
her
need
she
to
can draw
listen.
this picture, y'all.
That's
'Cause
why
I'm
you
gonna
need to
sit
listen
right
because
here.
I don't like
It's
the
12 in the
composition
morning.
of the frame of this video.
That's fine.
No,
That's
you-
drawing. You sit in that chair and you draw. You draw for your life.
Now I done brought
Sit
the
up in
thing
this
all
hole.
closer up. Now
Why is you back here? You need to go back. You need to go back. Where
you need to
at.
come up some because I don't like how this is. That's why I set your
You're
chair.
not even supposed to be in the camera.
I
I
have.
don't understand.
Why I'm not on the camera?
Because you drawing. You
But
not
we
even...
can't do it like that because look, you gotta sit up.
Y'all,
Now we up here fighting on
I'm about
camera.
to put her out my house.
Get that
It's
chair.
12 o'clock
He
in
just
the
don't
morning.
want.
I ain't
He
got
just don't want to
time.
sit on that chair because it's hard. He bought them hard chairs. Now this looks crazy because I look much
If you
bigger than
don't-
you.
I mean, I am a good
No.
210.
Anyway,
I am a little slim.
okay, so we here. Go ahead and introduce why we here this
No, you
late.
do yours first because you don't. She don't know how to multitask, y'all. So go ahead.
We're
and
here
introduce
to
yourself
finish up this picture that we started the other day on our live, and we was honoring Miss Ashley Says So. So we're
Y'all
now
put
gonna
you close my
finish it
leg.
because it was taking me a little minute to finish. So now we're here to finish, like
Y'all
we
see my
promised
leg?
you.
I got some free legs.
No, they
y'all.
can't see your leg.
Oh.
Now, come
What's up, y'all? This your boy
closer.
Mighty Mac. We getting into it tonight. You know, it's 12 in the morning. I'm tired, cracking and yawning, and I'm just playing, but I'm sleepy, y'all. So when I'm sleepy, I get really goofy.
Oh, how am I drawing this with?
And I laugh a lot. So just a disclaimer: if I'm laughing, y'all, it's because I'm tired and I'm goofy. So everything just be really freaking funny. Please don't hit my foot. Don't put that heavy chair on my foot because
where I set you.
Well,
I
y'all-
set the stage, and he messing it up.
I'm tired, y'all. But yeah, Ashley she done replied back to our comments. Okay, well, she replied back to me. She replied back to Kadlac on her Instagram. Because she drew the picture, y'all. But thank y'all. I just want to say thank y'all so much for commenting. Y'all like me. Y'all really like me. Well, y'all like us, child, but she don't matter. But y'all like me. You know what I mean?
I be trying to get you to do the videos alone, and you always want me
But
in
yeah,
the video.
child, y'all really do. Y'all messing with your boy, and I appreciate that because, like I told one of my commenters earlier, it's not easy. As y'all can see, she went live a little bit too early, and y'all caught a glimpse of that behind the scenes action. But that's okay because y'all family, so you know that's cool. But you know it's not. You better sketch for your life.
I'm sketching my arm off, my shoulders. So I just got off for work.
You sound like
so
one of them things, you know, they be doing like this.
Oh, this
like
is
a little
too much. I done worked a whole 8-hour shift, treaded home in the rain.
Y'all
Don't
see
tell
she stopped
nobody
drawing
where I
right.
work. Don't tell nobody.
Y'all see she stopped drawing. I told y'all she can't multitask. It breaks her whole concentration. But y'all, I just want to say thank y'all. But yeah, like I said, it's not easy to get on here when you're working with someone who's fully blind and then someone who's partially blind. What are you legally blind? And
well,
it's just,
I don't have
it's
what
really,
legally blind means. So let me just tell you. So I have 20.
You ain't got time for that. Go on, sketch that.
My vision is 2200, so I can see like shapes and color. Well, not really shapes. Sometimes it's very undefined. So I can see colors. I go by colors, by light, by movement. But I do have a contact that makes it a little bit clearer, and I have the one eye. So I use my one eye that is somewhat.
Is it left or right?
My right.
Call our right eye.
So I use that, and that's what I see off of.
Y'all, I can't see shit. I mean, I can see lights. Excuse me, I can see light perception, like I can see this light up here. It depends. In the daytime, I can see shadows and figures and things like that. Um, though I can't make it out unless like if it's a car or something, I can hear and see like the outline of the car. So it just depends on the lighting, y'all. Y'all, I'm sorry. If y'all see me
but
doing like this a lot,
baby,
it's because when I'm sleeping.
before I got my contact, which I wear hard, rigid, gas permeable contacts, them hard things, and that gives me my partial vision. So without it, I just see cloudy shapes. Look like you looking underwater. You can't quite make anything out. You know it's something, but I used to draw though, fully blind like that, like not fully
Well,
blind,
you
but
ain't fully
barely
drawing
blind.
right now.
Barely blind. I mean, barely seeing. But how I used to do it, because I did start drawing when I was just, what was I, about 11, 9 or something like that.
I
So
don't
I drew my
know.
whole life. And as I started losing my vision, it's like drawing becomes second nature to you. So I could barely see like the image that I'm drawing. So what I would do is take the picture like this on the phone, hold it really, I would literally be this close to my phone, and then I would draw it, and then I would
Excuse me,
get
y'all.
this close to see it, or I would take a picture. I would snap a picture of it, and then I'll zoom it in, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, it does look like the picture." So that's how I actually would draw. I really couldn't see what I was drawing. It was just by me drawing for so long and just knowing how to draw. That's how I used to do it. But now I got somewhat of vision, so I can somewhat, see better.
Is you doing?
Yeah,
Like, no, I'm just
did
saying.
I not need to
Y'all
explain
know,
myself?
y'all know. I'm gonna tell Cat like this, and it's gonna be the first time y'all gonna all hear it at the same time. Girl, you over explain stuff. Get to
They
that point,
wanted to
baby.
know
Get to the
how in the
point.
world is you blind and you're drawing. That's what y'all wanted to know.
You could have
Wasn't it?
just told them, y'all, I'm legally blind. I still can see a little bit enough to draw.
That's what I was
Period. You didn't
explaining.
explain your whole life
All
story
right.
before
You up there explaining
I
stuff.
told them I could see, I can't see nothing but light and shadows and figures and left it
You
at that.
just told me you wanted to get into a video. Like, look, we can't be fighting in front of these folks now.
Y'all, I'm tired, y'all. If y'all see me do like this, it's only because like I'm sleepy and it feel like something crawling on me. I don't know. But I know ain't nothing crawling on me. It's just
that ain't nothing to be cutting
no,
out
it's just
there.
my mind. It's my mind. That's anxiety. Like, y'all, I'm 31. It's past my
and you're not
bedtime.
explaining too much. So when you talk, it ain't too
I'm
much.
not gonna go into details about anxiety. I just got anxiety.
That was too much.
Y'all feel like I gotta sneeze, y'all.
Too much, no.
But I'm gonna hold it in, okay? But y'all, but yeah, like so, yeah, it's just not easy, doing this when you can't see, and let me clarify some things because I know when I give my reviews, I see, well, I don't see, but I may get some of the people wrong, like. If I'm doing a review, I may say a name wrong or anything like that. It's only because I go off of voices, and sometimes voices are very similar, so it's kind of hard to hear who's talking. To be honest, that's what I can say. Ugh, excuse me, y'all. I knew it was coming. I'm so sorry, but I didn't want to run because it's the way the camera's set up. It's some things like
Just sat in. He was supposed to sit in that chair.
I didn't want to make
with me.
because he's gonna like. First of all, I never told her to bring that chair out because I knew I was finna prop this recliner up and kick off my shoes. I'm 31. I can't. It's past my damn bedtime. I'm supposed to be in the bed at 9 o'clock. That's her.
Okay, so do we have a subject for tonight's discussion?
No, it's just the chat. Nothing to discuss. Y'all, I was gonna watch this movie. Remember, people out there that like movies like that. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me if I should do a review on that movie or not because I was going to, but the trailer wasn't giving it to me enough. Like, so for those who have seen that movie, please comment and tell me if that's a really good movie or not because I don't want to waste my time and do it. And it's with Hugh Jackman from he was Wolverine from X-Men. Like, it's supposed to be about. I think he's going back in time, like in his memory. It's something like the butterfly effect. You know, his memory was taking him back in time and stuff like that. It's almost reminiscent of another movie. It's almost similar to that movie. Like he's going back in time. I think he's trying to go save this girl or something like that from the trailer. But like I said, the trailer
that was like that one with
Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's like a mix between. But Denzel Washington wasn't going back in time.
No, yes he was.
Oh, he
was
did get in that machine to go back in time.
He was trying to save that girl. I forgot what was that called.
Out of time. It was a mix.
That was really good.
It wasn't. Actually, that was called Deja Vu.
Extremely good.
It was not extremely good.
Yes, it was extremely.
No,
agree to disagree because that movie was.
Y'all, she be like them long war movies. Y'all, she had me. What was that long ass movie you had me watching? Somebody that was good. What was this movie? It was called.
We don't have the same movie.
It was a long
If he
movie,
tell me
y'all.
a movie good, well, I shouldn't tell y'all that because then y'all won't watch his movie review. But being for real, could you stop a little snorkeling?
No, I'm tired.
When he tell me a movie good, no, that movie is not that good. When he tell me a movie is
y'all, let me tell y'all
just
something.
This the all-time battle, Dreamgirls and Kadlac Records.
And let me tell you the difference between
every time I try to watch
her movies are
Dreamgirls,
really boring.
No, they are. When every time I try to watch Dreamgirls, I fall asleep. I could be just woke up.
If y'all ever seen this movie called Mama, I Wanna Sing with Sierra, she told me that was a good movie.
I didn't.
I wanted to call Redbox and tell Redbox I needed my money back because that movie was very boring. But the difference between Kadlac Records and Dreamgirls is that
Kadlac Records was so boring.
Kadlac Records was so boring. She the only one that said Kadlac Records was better than Dreamgirls. Even on YouTube, if you look it up,
Dreamgirls is boring.
No, Kadlac Records is a very. That movie have got poor reviews, and that
movie is excellent.
And y'all see, as y'all can see,
felt that.
Her movie gonna be boring.
Let me tell you.
You
Number one,
somebody let me tell them.
Number one, I am a musician. I'm also a songwriter, and I was a rapper. I'm a spoken word poet too. While I'm tripping over my words, my bad. But anyways, I like music. And I love movies. My bad. I'm really tripping over my word. I like music and movies. And I love inspirational movies. Anybody that had like a dream and they were trying to achieve their dream or anything like that, I love that. I love to see you come from the bottom and by the end of the movie,
but that's
to the top.
That's exactly what Dreamgirls
But did. Dreamgirls was just
Dreamgirls won
boring. I don't care about that.
I'm thinking, no, I still got Kadlac Records, baby.
No, she did that. She played that part.
Let me say this. Let me say
when
this.
her daddy,
let me say
that
this.
part about her
she
daddy.
Played a very better part in Kadlac Records. I would give her that. Yeah. But Dreamgirls overall movie was a lot better. It was more entertaining.
I still ain't seen the whole thing because anytime I try to watch it, I go to sleep. Kadlac Records was about the legendary Muddy Water.
Give me a Muddy Water song.
The legend.
Give me a Muddy Water song.
A Muddy Water.
Now, I want to know a Muddy Water song. Who was all them people? Please give me some songs from y'all. Give me an Etta James song besides Dash, and I'd rather go blind.
No, yeah, I'd rather go blind.
Give me an Etta
And
James
that
song.
was so touching at the end when the guy from Chess Records, like he could not separate.
He didn't even die like that.
He did.
Not in real life, he didn't.
That it had a hold on him, like he
didn't even die like
Records.
that. He didn't die.
How did he die?
And Ashley said, so put it that when she did
Okay,
that Etta James video,
how did he die?
She said Etta James wasn't even messing with that white man.
What?
Yeah, that movie wasn't even the truth. Ashley, please correct her. Because she does her research, so I'd rather listen to her. The Dreamgirls was about the Supremes, and it covered, even though it wasn't their name, it covered the true story of the Supremes, and not Etta James, I'm sorry, Effie White, which was Jennifer Hudson, played Florence Ballard. And it showed how, because even back in the day till today, it shows how dark skin, and because your body frame, people thought that was just coming out there, you had to be skinny to be famous. And it showed even back then that your look always played a part in your
they
talent.
will push you to the back. You'll be a background singer.
Right. But even though Florence Ballard sung way better than Diana Ross, honey, Diana ain't even. That's another 50, y'all. But y'all, Florence Ballard, if for y'all don't know who Florence Ballard is, Florence Ballard was she was the original member of the Supremes. She was the founding member. And they brought Diana in later. And because Diana's voice could appeal to crossover, which was Caucasian and African American, they chose her. And because she was lighter than Florence Ballard. And Effie White, I think Effie as Jennifer did a very good job at portraying that, even though she had the voice.
Me. I don't know. It just did not.
And you seen all about you seen all of them, how the industry changes you, how it puts people against each other, how the drug renaissance had them hit. It was a lot. It touched on more than just trying to give the backstory of artists, which Kadlac Records did do a good job of giving, but it didn't give all of the backstory. It gave you from their careers.
Yesterday I lost the best friend I ever had. That's Muddy Waters.
It didn't give them the struggle of how they came up. It showed them how they struggled in the music industry being African American, but it did not go into how they got started, because Etta James, it was a lot of stuff that they could have touched on with her story in that movie that
coming from the field
that Ashley brought to life.
And
but the main character surrounded Etta James.
Muddy Waters was the main.
But Etta
didn't come till later.
But she was also a big contributing factor, because they portrayed that she was messing around with the owner of Chess Records, which they could have shown how Etta got her start. Etta was shy. She was scared to sing in front of people.
But she got her start.
Put that out. She was afraid to sing
before that movie came out.
What movie?
Before not the movie, before Chess Records came out. She was already.
She sung in the bathroom for a man. Right. But they could have gave a little backstory on how it was, and it was more to, they tried to touch on her dad's situation, and it was more to that than what Kadlac Records put on. That Kadlac Records, yes, some of it was real, but some of it was fiction. Not Etta James, but Dreamgirls was the story of the Supremes.
That just was boring to me.
Y'all see her,
and I could try to watch it today and I'll fall asleep.
Her movies was boring. Y'all, she like them boring old movies. Y'all, she watched, what movie was that? Look this movie up. It was called The Parade, y'all.
Oh, please.
And that movie...
That was in a discount box.
Boring.
That was in a discount box. It
was like 5 hours, and it was just not the tea.
The reason he didn't like that movie, I'm gonna tell you why he didn't like it, because it wasn't an up-to-date movie. This movie was like from the 70s. That had nothing to do with it.
I
like old school movies,
but that movie was not it.
That's why
it was not it. She even what was that other movie, y'all? I'm trying to think, y'all. You know what? I ain't even gonna do it to her like that. Cause she said, what was that movie? That movie was Oscar nominated. What was that movie? Oh, what was it with Will Smith when he was trying to give his heart?
Oh, I don't like that movie.
You did say that movie was good.
I said I would never in my life watch it again. That is one movie that I watched once and never will watch twice. I did. I like
the Pursuit of Happiness.
You know what I like? Pursuit of Happiness.
And that movie won all of that.
That movie was the best. That man was up in that bathroom with his son sleeping.
And that's what touched you.
Yeah.
That was the only part of that movie.
Struggle. No, that man was to his last to the bottom. And then he came up to the top. I love those type of movies. Like anybody that is trying to make it. Yeah.
But anyway, y'all don't ever take movie advice
from
the
underscore almighty.
This
Mac.
is coming from somebody who watched Paddington Bear. So
Paddington, yep.
Baby,
Paddington, baby. Paddington 2.
Now tell them why you liked it that.
Because I used to watch the I used
to
read
tell them
the
why you watched that movie.
No.
It's a 38-year-old woman.
No,
tell them why you watched.
Because Paddington is from my childhood. I grew up off the
she
Paddington
watched
books.
Paddington because he got lost.
No, I grew up, but he was wrongfully convicted. It wasn't because he was a brown bear. Yes, he was wrongfully.
All bears are brown.
All bears are not brown. Yes. You got white bears, you got brown bears,
that's
you got
a polar
black
bear.
Bears.
That's a polar bear. That's a grizzly bear.
You got brown and black bears. No.
Well, they're
got
all
different color bears.
White bears are polar bears. So it's not a regular bear. That's a Yeti.
No, that comes. But being for real, Paddington is from my childhood. I remember, just like I want to go see, you know that Clifford the Big Red Dog. That movie coming out. Me and Juju definitely seeing that.
I'm a Clifford.
Yes.
You need to draw this girl.
That is from my childhood. They like make
y'all. Let me tell y'all this story time. I'm gonna get comfortable, y'all. I'm tired. If I doze off, y'all, it ain't y'all. Y'all, let me tell y'all one time. My thighs.
I'm sure they is not here for that.
We went to see Kiki. Watch y'all. Kiki was up there.
Hold on. I think we got some comments. Let me put this down for a moment.
She say, I must have.
This where we at. You see the hair? Hold on. I'm going to look at the
y'all, I'm sleeping so my voice ain't tea tonight. But until I had them memorized.
So both of you are blind. Do you sell some of your drawings? Yeah, I do sell drawings.
Yeah, we both. I'm fully blind, but she's partially blind.
I have to set up a way to actually purchase them though through the YouTube. I'm gonna figure out the store, the actual store that goes with the YouTube, and you know how we have merch and stuff. Actually, I'm a graphic designer. I need to design some merch. This is Mary. Yeah, shouts out to Mary. Okay, what are you drawing? Oh, we're drawing. You never mentioned who we were drawing.
Give me the post item.
Mary Louise.
Oh.
You didn't mention who we were drawing.
Yes, I did. I said you finishing Ashley Says So.
Okay, but explain. So they may not know who Ashley Says So is.
She's a YouTuber, y'all. Y'all check her out. Her videos with Old Hollywood Scandal. Okay, she give y'all the tea about yesteryear and all that gossip and tea and spilling coffee and stuff about these celebrities that we didn't know because she brought it to the light that Aretha Franklin was a hoe. So
y'all. Think about, how all the scandal about
anybody in the room?
Yeah.
Besides Mary.
That's all we need.
Come on.
Right.
In the room.
It's like, okay, you know how Rihanna
and got the bug from hell up here.
What?
The bug from hell.
Really you know how Rihanna, all the scandal come out about her. That's what Ashley Says So does about the old school. Like, say we had all that tabloid and stuff going on back then. That's how it would be with Ashley Says So. Like, she's reporting, catching y'all up because back then they didn't have all that. Everything was hidden back then.
My throat hurt.
But she's a YouTube. I believe she started her channel last year, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, but when I scrolled down through her channel, that's when the first videos I started seeing coming out last year.
Yeah.
So what was that story? Tell that story real quickly of how she was telling about.
Well, don't worry.
The story when she was saying why she won't do what is that lady? Why do I always forget her name? Millie Jackson. Why did she say she wouldn't review Millie Jackson?
Because she was being rude as fuck.
No, she didn't say it like that. But explain to them
that's straight to the point.
But that really touched me. That story.
She didn't want to help out. YouTuber. She didn't want to help her out getting her started.
And why? Because she didn't know who she was. So that is the point.
Who's gonna tell this story?
Oh, okay.
Because at this point, you might as well get arrested.
Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, let me finish this.
But back to my story, y'all.
You ain't finished. That's because, the reason she didn't want to get her the time of day
was
because She didn't know who she was. See, that's the problem. You don't always have to know who a person is to see what they're doing. Sometimes people are doing some great things, but just because they don't have a household name, they get overlooked. And that was the whole point of that. Like, she really just wouldn't respond to her. She was like, I would rather her say yes or no. Just say no if you're not willing to. But she just wouldn't say nothing and just gave her that little hook, like, oh, we'll see. And that was it. Well, actually, it was a family member of hers. It wasn't really actually her, I don't think. So, Millie Jackson, if you was willing, and I got the story wrong, my bad. I'm just, but that's what I'm saying. Like, don't always just go by a person having a
might
big
not be
name.
alive no more.
Well, we got to Google who she. I'm sure people know who she is. Millie Jackson.
But yeah, y'all, we went and seen Kiki Wyatt the
Oh,
other night.
she wouldn't be alive because she don't do people that's alive, right?
No, that was when she first started. She was alive at that point. She was trying to do an interview with her.
Oh.
Yeah. But we didn't see Kiki Wyatt the other night, y'all. And let me tell y'all, these 30-year-old bones, baby, was not having it. I tried to, give a little 1-2, and them knees was like, bitch, not tonight. You won't be 1-2 stepping tonight, y'all. My thighs is still hurt, and that was Thursday night. But y'all, let me tell y'all a little story time because I'm actually finna go to sleep.
No, you gonna wait till I
Kadlac finna be up by herself up here drawing this picture because
you gonna wait till I finish this.
And how much you got left?
I'm almost done with the wig, and then I just gotta fade it in.
I'm gonna fade you in. Don't say none else. You just draw that picture because it's getting late. It's getting late.
No, y'all, you gotta add in.
Why she gotta be here beside me? Watching
because you called me over here. He calls me over here and then rushes me. You call me over here and then rush me.
But I'm afraid because I want her to go. No,
oh, I want to do a video on such and such.
It's getting late. That's how she did it. But y'all, let me tell y'all one night. So one night I was coming from the club. This is before Club Post. If y'all, anybody familiar with Club Post, the situation that happened a couple years ago. But this is before that. So one night I'm leaving Club Post and I got my homegirl in the car. And I'm driving, and at this time, me and my brother was sharing the car, y'all. So we had a little Cutlass or whatever. And we're sharing this car, so it's like 2:30 in the morning, y'all. So I'm just so happy to be driving under a bridge, like going towards the house. And mind you, the way that I go home from the club is like a good 25 minutes away from my house. So the car was like not even in the middle. Like, y'all. So I leave the club and I'm just randomly driving. So I pass this car on the side of the road and I'm like, bitch, that look like my car. I'm like, where's my car on the side of the road? My homegirl was like, oh, you just drunk. That ain't your car. I'm like, no, bitch, I think that's my car.
You shouldn't be drinking and driving. I know you ain't promoting that.
First of all, did I say I was driving?
That's what it sounds
I thought I was coming from the club.
So you need to put a disclaimer.
Number two, first of all, you can have a drink and don't be drunk. Yes,
baby, but you don't need to drive.
You ain't drunk.
I ain't got no parts of none of
y'all, that. You don't even drink. You won't even drink and stay home. Like, oh, I thought somebody was yelling. Y'all.
I do have a story about a drunk driver.
But let me tell y'all. So we coming down the road, and my car is under this underpass. So I'm looking to the right. I'm like, that looks like my car. So I stopped, y'all, and all I see is the window crack, but nobody's in this car. I don't know if nobody's in the car. So can you imagine like those worst 4 minutes of your life of walking from one car? Because mind you, my brother would have had this car. So I walked down to the car. So I don't want to look in the car because I'm like, I just didn't want to look in the car because I'm like, if my car is pulled over on the side, I don't want to see what's going to happen if I look in that car. So I'm nervous. I'm just like, I don't want to look in the car. So I'm freaking out because I'm scared to look in the car because that's my brother. So I'm like, please, Lord, don't let nothing be wrong with him. Like, I couldn't think of nothing else. Why would my car be on the side of the road at 2:30 in the morning? So now I get to the car. Nobody's in the car. But guess what is in the car? Take a guess.
I don't know.
Guess what's in the car?
What would be in the
What else would be in the car?
I don't know. Substances?
No.
I don't know.
The goddamn keys is in the ignition. The whole fucking car is there with the window down, cracked, and the keys is in the ignition with the door open at 2:30 in the morning. And so I'm like, oh God, I'm just thinking the words. He's not answering the phone. So I'm like, somebody done kidnapped him. I don't know what's going on. So I say, I don't know what to do because maybe I say, why would he leave the keys in the car? That doesn't make sense. So what?
Let me explain what I'm gonna do real quick because I'm almost done. I'm gonna put some extra on it, put that little extra to it, but he's rushing me. So here's what we have here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take it, as if you can see. I don't know how good you
I
can
want
see
a
it.
pickle.
See, I did the strokes, but they're not really smooth. So I'm gonna take actually as an artist you could get a blender, but I'm one of those budget type artists, so I got me a paper towel. And I'm gonna
you ain't
blend.
my good paper towel about that kitchen
I'm
to
finna,
be blending the picture.
I'm finna blend and
Your
blend
paper
in the
towels
shading.
wasn't cheap, baby. Those
So
came from sand.
you see all the little strokes. And now he's going to continue speaking, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like.
But yeah, y'all. So what has happened? He done left the keys in the ignition. He's not answering. So I'm like, oh crap. I don't know if I should leave my car here for him to get back or like take the keys. Like so, I'm in my mind. I'm like, he's not answering. So let me just take the car. And I'm like, damn, I don't want to be in the middle of a crime scene if he done got kidnapped out this fucking car. Oh,
You don't want to get
I don't
kidnapped because I don't think we could be saying that.
Oh yeah, kidnapped y'all. I don't want to be putting my fingerprints over nothing. So he doesn't answer. So I try to crank the car. I realize there's no gas in the car. The car doesn't crank. So I'm like, okay, maybe he went and got gas. But then again, I'm like, why would he leave the keys in the ignition? So I'm like, maybe he went and got gas. Still not answering. So I'm like, he couldn't have went and got gas because it's literally a gas station, like 3 blocks up. The gas station was right there. So what I do, I go buy a gas can and I go buy from the gas station. You know, them bitches is like $20 up in there. I go get the gas can, I fill it up, put gas in the car, take it to the gas station, fill the car up. Because like I said, I did have another driver with me. So she follows behind me in my car, and I'm driving the car that I was in, and I take the car home. So I don't hear from him again until the next morning. And you can just imagine like how mad the fuck I was when I'm like, why would you leave the damn car there with the keys? Oh, I got drunk and it ran out of gas, and I walked to our cousin staying close by, and he done walked over there, and I'm like, why you didn't take the keys with you? That was dumb. I was so mad, y'all. Like at that point, I knew we could no longer share a car. So I was like, we can't do this. So it was just horrible, y'all. But I was freaking the fuck out because I'm like, I don't want to, look in the window and see him laying out in the car. It was just, that was like the worst feeling ever, y'all. But I'm kind of pissed off that Kadlac just used my damn good paper towel.
One paper towel.
That roll was $25.
I got literally one paper towel.
Yeah, that one paper towel could have picked up something.
If I had washed my hands, I would have used this one paper towel.
Y'all know people they love to come to y'all house to use up all y'all tissue and stuff.
No, how you used to take tissue to go every time you come to the house.
I took some food. I ain't taking
no
tissue.
You used to take tissue too.
Y'all ain't never had no damn tissue to
They
take.
ain't gonna recognize any of this going.
Y'all, they ain't never had no tissue. They had the paper towels up in there, then tell you don't put the paper towels in the toilet. Y'all ain't got no damn tissue.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm supposed to do? Y'all, cause y'all know we bargain shop over here. We keep all our paper towels, tissue, paper plates. We keep everything on deck. It's always something to eat here. It may not be what you want to eat, but baby, we keep ramen noodles over here. I don't even eat ramen noodles like that, but I gotta be really in the mood for ramen noodles, ramen noodles, ramen noodles, however you want to say it. I gotta be in the mood for that because I'm not a really big noodle fan like that. But we got them low chow mein noodles. What they call chow mein?
And let me let y'all know this while we speaking on noodles.
Yo, if you stop one more time with this picture.
You didn't even let me tell my drunk driver story, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you the
But you don't know how to talk and sketch.
They make ramen noodles.
Ramen.
A ramen noodles.
Ramen.
No ramen.
There's ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles.
No,
they
ramen.
Make that
ramen is RAYMON.
A regular part of a diet when you're incarcerated. Now I know a lot of people may not care about the incarceration.
What that got to do with anything in this video?
Because that is not healthy to be eaten every single day. And that's the type of food that they feed people that are incarcerated. So if you don't know, I am on my other channel, The Legally Blind Artist, but I am fighting for my husband who is wrongfully convicted. So while many may not care what happens to people in prison, there are some innocent people in prison that are still, living under these standards. In Florida, this is not the part to y'all. In Florida, there's no AC. It's sweltering hot in the prisons. And also, people are already doing their time. So they need to be under humane, situations. Yeah, there are some, but I'll get up and read them in a moment. But ramen noodles should not be a permanent part of anybody's diet. But
let me ask you this, though. Would you rather them give them nothing?
But I mean, that's why
if you had a choice between nothing and ramen noodles, what would you take?
But why would you feed them things that are going to cause them high blood pressure?
I get that, but I'm just saying.
I mean, but I don't know.
Something. I mean, I know it's bad.
What if that's what they fed children in school? Would you say the same thing?
I'd rather them eat something.
I don't know. Nothing. That's just too much. That's too much salt. How can the body take that much salt? But they're gonna eat it.
Well, let me say this.
They're gonna eat it because
they be up in that yard working out and they so wet that so I don't.
So what else are they gonna eat? Like it's either eat these ramen noodles or
But scientifically. Is that a word, y'all?
Though they say there is enough salt intake in one pack of noodles to make a full course meal.
Well, let me say this. Because I know you're speaking on high blood pressure and things like that, and salt and stuff like that. But if your body is steady staying in that realm of high blood pressure, your body adjusts to that blood pressure. So just because they're eating that, it's gonna be right for them. And the nurse actually told me that your body actually gets equipped with that blood pressure. You're gonna read the comments or no?
Oh.
Your body gets adjusted to them. So it might be bad in the beginning, but their body is going to get adjusted to that amount of salt intake.
Well, maybe because it's hot, they're going to sweat it out. That could possibly be it, because it's sweltering hot.
Hey, y'all, I'm trying to get her to read these comments.
It's sweltering hot. Maybe that's why. But then they're going to need some water to, wash the little salt out their system.
Mm-hmm. Well, salt, your body holds on to salt.
So that's
why you get bloated and stuff. Is you
daily eating these salt packages, because that's basically feeding them salt.
But people don't know too much water is bad for you.
But they don't get too much water.
No, I'm just saying in general. Because you got people out there ain't up and incarcerated that eat noodles every day.
But who are them people?
Them broke people ain't got no money.
That is a stereotype.
I know, I'm just playing, y'all.
That is a stereotype.
Cause I got money, but we still eat noodles around here. I
Yeah,
don't
but you
eat
just
bologna though.
you can eat them, but they shouldn't be no part of your everyday diet.
They're not. I really last my ate pack of noodles about 5-6 months ago. She just came over here asking about when are we gonna eat these noodles? Cause I'm like, baby, we don't eat noodles like that.
Because we use the noodles to prop up
But
the
y'all know
computer.
we cook. I cook normally, so there's no point of eating noodles, y'all. Let me tell y'all, I just made the other day. I made some baked steak, and I'm gonna give y'all a little recipe, but don't be trying to steal it, cause y'all like to steal something. But I made baked steak, and I had cut up some squash and zucchini, and to balance them flavors out, I had cut up some sweet potatoes.
Didn't you tell me you got that off of YouTube? So you talking about them stealing? You said
What?
you watched that on a YouTube video.
Oh, baby, I watched the squash.
So,
I seen them do squash and zucchini, but they didn't do it like that. The way I did it with sweet potatoes. I cut sweet potatoes up and put it with it. Like what they made was, and it wasn't a steak, it was the vegetables. They used to season it. It wasn't what I seen what they did, it was how they seasoned it. To learn how to do it. Because I didn't know how to make squash. I never made squash. So it wasn't like the recipe that they did. It was just to learn how to do it. But so what I did, I was cutting up, back to my story. I was cutting up sweet potato, squash, and zucchini when my fiance cut it up. And I boiled it for probably like 10 minutes. And then I sauteed it with butter. I put some vegetable seasoning on it, a little onion powder and garlic powder, because that's my business. And, I sauteed it on the pan. I seared it and I sauteed it. I would have put some asparagus in it, but I thought that was just a little bit too much. But I'm going to make something with asparagus probably tomorrow. I don't know yet. But that steak was busting, y'all. Like, I could throw down on some steak. But and then he made rice, yellow rice, or white rice. It tastes like white rice. He said it's yellow rice. Bitch, he be trying to trick me something. Because I know the difference between yellow. I can taste the difference between yellow and white, but I knew we was out of yellow rice.
No, not if you cook all the flavor out the yellow rice.
No, baby, he know how to make rice. His rice be busted. But baby, that wasn't no yellow rice. It was white rice with butter in it. It might have turned yellow.
Back in the day, I used to eat my rice with sugar in it.
It might have turned fucking yellow, but baby, it wasn't yellow.
Back in the day.
What's some other comments?
Hold my picture.
But y'all, he tried to lie, y'all.
Talking
about it was yellow rice. I don't know what yellow rice.
Oh, them knees cracking when I get up.
Oh, I thought that was this poster board.
I would love to see more. Y'all tripping. Mary, how often are you two on live? How often are we on live? We've been going live pretty often, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know, every other day, every 3 days, maybe.
Out in the street.
But we ain't really had
murder.
No, but we haven't really had no real real like timeline of what we should be doing. See, when we were doing the Encore show, we we knew what we were getting on the live for. Now he want to just ride out and randomly do stuff. I like to plan.
Is all them coming from the same person?
Yes. Do you? Is there a problem with that?
No, I was just thinking, was it anybody else?
I'm reading them straight down.
Y'all, my biker.
Okay.
Girl, I can't.
She's still alive. Oh, you done killed her. They say Millie Jackson's still alive.
Who said that?
Oh, do I need to bring you off this camera to have a sidebar with you? Millie Jackson.
Who is Millie Jackson? How y'all know
Millie Jackson's still alive?
Who is she? You gotta be, when you read the comments, you gotta read the name. You can't just be reading comments like that. I don't know who the people are.
Hold on, y'all. We need to have a sidebar.
Oh, girl. Well, y'all tell me, who is Millie Jackson? Was she a singer? Or was she an actress?
It says she's still alive in Georgia.
Not in Georgia.
Yeah, but if they did more water not used. the season pack.
Huh?
I guess they're saying to use more water and not so much of the seasoning package
For what?
to make the little noodles, a little healthier.
Oh, child, you need to reach out to DLC and let them know that because I don't eat noodles like that. So
Yeah.
if I do eat noodles, let me tell y'all how I make my noodles because y'all know Kadlac can't cook.
What? I can cook noodles.
But baby, let me tell you how to really cook them noodles. You get you 2 packs of them noodles and you use 1 seasoning and you put that.
It won't be so salty.
You put a tad bit of butter. And you stir that stuff up. Sometimes y'all throw sausage in there. Y'all,
somebody.
Would you get this?
When I went to Vizzo, now this is the slang for visitation. Vizzo. I'm just letting you. I done took over the conversation again.
I wish you were out again because I'm getting so lazy.
My husband. He said that he was gonna cook for me.
Posture.
He was gonna cook for me, and we visited the prison that day. I said, okay. That was our time to have our family meals on the weekend together.
Oh, speaking of family meals, I got something to say.
So he, could you stop filling up my leg? This is snake print.
I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't even say nothing.
I'm talking about snake skin print on my skirt.
That doesn't feel like snake skin. So more like cotton a little bit, but I know snake.
I said print. So he made me this dish one time, and I was like, goulash. I really do not. No, I don't. It was good though. He mixed refried beans. It was the package of noodles and some other stuff. It was really good. No, it was really good. No, it comes out of their package. All packaged food. All day long, every day. That's all they give them.
I'm not eating nothing behind that came from behind.
But bars. It was already packaged. It was sealed.
I don't care.
Sealed.
I'm not eating.
You go behind them bars, you're gonna be eating some of them Roman noodles.
I ain't gonna do nothing.
But anyway, it was really good.
Let me tell y'all out there, speaking of family dinner.
Oh, I'm done.
I'm trying to make,
Well, I'm not really done. I'm going to do a little bit more detail. See, the problem is.
You got about good 10, 15 minutes, so go on get sketchy.
No, I'm done for now because I need a darker pencil. This pencil, for some reason, the lead is not coming out dark enough. See, for the coils of hair, I need more like contrast. I need more darker area right here. And darker area here, and then you have the lighter in the middle. That's what makes it pop and look real. So I'm gonna leave this just like this. But it's looking good. I can see her saying child. Can't y'all see that on the picture? You can't see her saying child. All right. So Mike is gonna finish up.
I just wanna I wanna make some fried
let's leave her in the
I want to make some fried cabbage. Y'all, tomorrow, I think by Sunday, I might do a video, I don't know, but I'm going to make some fried cabbage with some sausages. And I might do fried cabbage and sausage, and then I might make a Cornish hen, 2 Cornish hens for me and my baby. But I got to learn how to fry cabbage first, y'all.
So, the point of actually drawing people is that my art for me it was a gift given to me, and it doesn't do me any good to just keep to myself. So I draw others and give it to them. I have something that I call Project Reach the World, which I've done since I believe it was 2005, after I met a recording artist named Life Jennings. The significance of that is because before I met him, I dreamed I met him. And then in the dream, me and Life, I gave him some of my artwork.
I made your dreams come true. If you really look at it, I made your dreams come true.
Or you made me chase my dreams and never achieve them. We can look at it like that. But I met Life Jennings, and I dreamed that I met him. But in the dream, he'd seen how talented that I was, and he decided, hey, we need to make music together. We made songs together.
I'm not yelling at y'all for it's almost 1 o'clock, y'all. I
And
don't think about bedtime.
when we made songs, the songs got like really big, and then I got all this cred and money and stuff, and then I was able to get the story out about my husband being
People always
wrongfully
sound like
convicted.
life, and I don't see why.
So I did meet him shortly after that, but we never made those songs together. So that put in my mind that it just wasn't complete. The dream wasn't
Life
complete.
told me, y'all, to keep it moving.
I ended up meeting her. No, Life, I got to do a poem for him. I actually got to give him one of my art pieces. He wasn't the first person. Genuine was the first famous person that I gave my artwork to. So I gave him a piece of artwork. I did a poem for him, and he gave me some advice. He was like, life is possible. He said, tell that man, do not give up. Life is possible. And he told me that I can achieve my dreams. So I just went on. I thought, well, maybe it wasn't life, it was somebody else. So I went on to meet famous person after famous person after famous person. I've met so many people, and I started doing hand painted shirts. I actually paint t-shirts as well with the acrylic paint. And I started giving it to
that one was sweet.
Any and everybody that would come around. But now we're starting to go to some shows. We just went to the Kiki Wyatt show. We went to, who else we seen this year? We seen a few people. So
we seen Life this year too.
Oh, we did see Life again. But so I decided, since we're not out and about as much, my little project, I got to do it online now. So that's the whole point of why I'm drawing famous people and YouTubers and stuff like that to bring project. They don't know why I'm doing this.
No, they know why you doing this.
Oh, really?
Y'all, she like to give y'all the story from 2010, 2012, 13, 14, and 15.
That is the whole point. They want to know why, girl. Why are you drawing this? Why? But anyways, let's see. Let's wrap up the comments and then we're gonna get out of here.
No.
Okay, so where did I leave off?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Come on.
You need to cook extra. Okay, and
come on.
I'm trying to see this one, y'all. I can't see too good. I'm trying to see the comment. Love to see more. Thank you. Okay, guys. So I think we're gonna wrap it up. We done been on here a minute.
I told y'all I'm sleepy.
We done been on here for I can't see that either. 52 minutes. I was about to say seconds.
The light I did see, baby. Y'all, let me tell you, she really got us up under these performance. Like, it's hot. You ain't never been on the stage, like, performing, it be so fucking hot up there.
I done perform, but I ain't stay up there rehearsing and all that other
stuff.
Baby,
yeah. Well, I had to do it.
Performed on the stage.
When I went
but you can't see nothing. You can't see nothing because they blind you.
Oh,
I'm talking about.
I'm like, I had started middle school. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about when you on the stage, they blind you with them lights. Like
you can see that first row.
Sometimes you can see them, sometimes you can't.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for supporting. Please make sure y'all like, share, hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all comment. Let us know if y'all want us to do any videos. Let us know. Thank you guys for watching.
We're going to be more organized because he like to just ride out. No, this is not the type of YouTube that
if she would stop coming so late, my mind would be in a better situation. Like, she always like to come 10 o'clock and later.
This is clearly
that's them whole out. That's them booty call out.
This is clearly deep. Oh, I remember.
I think when you over 30, you supposed to be sleep at 9 o'clock.
My mom, back in the day, you know what
street
you
walk.
Remember when
Lady of the night.
You would sit on the phone and the phone would dial you? So one day, the phone, I guess she had the phone in her pocket.
What you mean, guys?
She had the phone. You ever put your phone in the pocket and it used to start calling people?
Oh, yeah.
So she had her phone in her pocket and it called my sister. And my mom said, I guess that was a booty call. I just booty called you. Okay. Anyways, I guess it is late.
It is, y'all.
I guess we out. There ain't no outro.
Peace, y'all. Chicken grease.
And we gonna get it together more refined because I'm more refined. All right, guys. I wish my knees would stop cracking every time I move.
Dozed off.
Let me click it off. Y'all have a good night.
Good night, y'all.